Welcome, Soul Tribe. Come on in, check in. I see everybody's entering in the room. I'm so happy to see everybody. Today is Monday or Moon Day, December the 29th, 2025, and the time is 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just give me one more minute and I'll be right back.
Dr. Kia Pruitt, shining wisdom's light, teaching soul tribe how to see through the night. Ancient scriptures and bloodlines she knows, spreading truth wherever she goes. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day.
All right, family, here we are. I'm so glad to see everybody. You checking in. Thank you so much. You're welcome. It's my great pleasure to be here. I'm going to come on the camera in just a minute. I'm just making sure we have enough people to come in the room. Remember, at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be on the YouTube channel called Orisha Stone, and we're going to talk about wealth, finances, and good fortune. Greetings, everybody. Come on in. So as you come on in, I just wanted to let you know I won't be on long today. I see you all from all over coming in, Ireland, Miami, other places here in America. I'm so grateful for all of you. It's a brighter, free day. Amen. Amen. Hello, all. Hello. Grand Rising. All right, here we go, family. I'm going to come on. Florida's in the house. I'm in Florida right now. I am in Jacksonville, Florida. The weather here is lovely. It's about between 65 and 70 degrees. The YouTube channel that I will be on at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is called Orisha Stone. ORISHASTONE. And today is Monday. It's called Matriarch Mondays. This is what it looks like. I'll put the link in the chat for you. Right quick before we come on camera, I plan to be on probably about 15-20 minutes tonight here. Hello, Marilyn. Here we are. Yes, thank you so much. Who's that put it in the chat for me? Aeon. Thank you, my love. Dr. Kia Pruitt will be on Orisha Stone channel, Finance, Wealth, and Good Fortune. Thank you so much. And here is the link right here. I'm going to put it on the channel for you all. Thank you all for joining in with Jacob Bay and I last night. We had a great time just talking about how we can tell that the switch has flipped and things are working in our favor. Hello, Atlanta. He is our resident sheik. It was a wonderful show. Wonderful, wonderful show. Also, thank you all for all of you who blessed me with the Cash App blessing. While I was online yesterday with him, you're welcome. I'm going to come on. We have 167 people in the chat. I need to come on the camera because after I get off this show, I got to get ready quickly for the next show. So I want you all to center yourselves and go into a quiet place if you can. Maybe get you some water right quick. We're going to have a serious discussion. Do a little talk. Get some water, wine, tea, whatever kind of centers you. Some people like a glass of wine. That's cool. We had a great time last night. Absolutely. And just let's have a serious talk, okay? Because y'all know we like to get down to business here on the Dr. Kia Pruitt Show. We are doing all we can to prepare for the future and to get things in line for our families and our future. So, almost have 200 people come in the room. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I see Ohio's in the house. That's where I was born and raised. I see San Diego here. That's where I got training to become a certified life coach. Grand Rising. All right, it is now 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got to stop playing around. Cash App is $ Mama Kia 13 $ MAMAKIA 13. You all know I'm very serious when it comes to family, wealth, and legacy. And this is something I want us to think about as we go about our day and as we live our lives. So, welcome. Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you. Hi. I see Dallas in the house. Family. So, this is an evening show, right? It looks like there's a little interruption in the internet. Can you all see me well? Is everything going well on your end? Is the sound okay? Let me know, please. Is the sound okay? Is the internet okay? Please put a one in the chat if you can see me. Yes, okay. Awesome. Awesome. You see me well and you can hear me. So, family, this is a Monday night. Again, it is December the 29th, 2025, and the time is 6:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, family, it is an evening and I'm feeling so wonderful, so good. It's so good to see everybody. Yes, I see all the ones. I'm excited about the season into which we're going. Now, I want you to imagine for me that since this is an evening, that you just came home from work or just came home from hanging out with your friends and you decide tonight is going to be a night that you have a good time. You're going out tonight. Okay, let's sit with me for a minute. You made a decision that this is going to be the night that you get out and let your hair down. Okay, so you come in from hanging out and you decide you need a hot shower. So you go and you take a hot shower and you're thinking about how wonderful your day went. And how, you might, if you had some stress, you're like, I'm gonna let my hair down tonight. Okay. You're in the shower and you're just thinking about this event to which you're going. And you're so excited because it's going to be live. It's going to be lots of people there, maybe even good music, good food. All you know is you were invited to a very nice event. You do have the venue because somebody texts you the venue or they sent you a message and let you know where you're going to be going tonight. So you get out of the shower and you decide you wrap yourself up with a blanket or a towel and you come out of the shower, step into some slippers and you walk into your bedroom. You're like, oh my God, this is going to be awesome tonight, right? You ever had one of those events when you just know everything's going to be good? You feel it in your soul. So you go in your bedroom, your boudoir, and you look through the closet and you think, this is a special event. So I'm going to, if you're a lady, I think I'm going to wear this particular suit. Think in your mind, what is that suit that makes you feel the sexiest, the most juicy? Everybody's eyes are going to be looking at you. And you say, this is the outfit I'm wearing tonight. I'm about to tear it up and stop the show. Okay. And if you're a gentleman, you say, yeah, I see these slacks. I see this shirt here. And you decide whether or not you're going to wear a tie and you take it out and you say, this is the night. Everything's going to be popping for me tonight. Right. And so you go ahead and you dress yourself. For me, that dress that makes me feel the best is that little black dress, that classic black wrap dress. Slide it over your head, you put it on, tie up that tie on the side, shows all your curves and your figure. And gentlemen, you button up your shirt, button up all the way up to your neck. Some of you don't like buttoning it all the way up to your neck. You might leave it out. Slide on your slacks, put on some socks, your Stacey Adams. That's what the men wore back in my day. And if you wear a tie, you decide which tie is it, gentlemen, that you like. The one that matches your socks or the one that's a little different. The socks, maybe you'd say, I want it to be a showstopper. So you put on your favorite socks and slide into your Stacey Adams. Ladies, you put on the shoe that make you feel the sexiest. So when you put on those shoes, you stand a little more erect. Your back is straight. Your breasts are up. Your head is up. And you feel real good. You have on that outfit that makes you feel the best. And you decide today is going to be the day that you wear jewelry, okay? Because you want to stand out when you go to your event. So you slide on your jewelry. You decide, will it be silver or gold? You might even decide to wear a watch. You're just feeling really, really good tonight. And then you say, you know what? It's a special night. So I have to make sure the jewelry is just right. Everything has to be matching because you are going to be the main character today. You don't care who's in that event. You're going to make sure you are the one that gets all the attention. So you have your jewelry on, you have your clothes on. Then you decide to put on a little smell good. You want to make a statement as you enter the room. You put on your smell good, family, and you say, this is the night. I feel all right, right? Parties here on the west side. You're feeling real good. And so you decide that since it's a special event, you're going to do your hair a certain way. So you go ahead, you fix your hair, you're looking in the mirror, everything looks good. You had on your gold or your silver, you fix your hair. Gentlemen, you make sure everything looks good on your face. Okay, And you're like, everything is feeling good. And so you got your clothes on, your shoes, you smell good, your jewelry. And you know you're going to be a showstopper tonight. You are feeling real good. So you walk out the house, lock the door, go to your car, doop, doop, unlock it. And you're like, oh my God, I'm that person tonight. You get in and you decide even to turn on that little hype music that you turn on when you know you about to kill it. Okay. You turn on your hype music. You're feeling good. You're smelling good. You're looking good. You start up the car, start up the engine, pull out the driveway, people looking at you. You know, yeah, I'm that person. You pulling out of the driveway and you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I got invited to this event tonight. The music's hype, you hype. The energy feels good. You look good. You smell good. Okay. The jewelry's fitting just right. And as you pull out the driveway and start driving down the street, you start to notice all the lights happen to be green. You're like, everything's in sync tonight. You keep going through one light, going through the next, going through the night, and everything is in alignment with how you're feeling tonight. And you look around you, people are waving out the window. You're like, oh my God, you roll down the window and you're like, what's going on tonight? That everything seems to be in alignment with how good I feel about myself. And so you're just driving, coasting down. You look out. There are no clouds out. And the air is really, really crispy. You know that feeling when it's crispy, but it's not too cold and it's like a little cool, but it feels good. And that breeze brush past your face and it just makes you feel alive. And you take a deep inhale and everything just feels perfect. And as you drive, you look to your left, people are smiling. You look to your right, people are giving you the thumbs up, and you drive up to the venue and you're like, wow, look at all these cars. Like, I'm so glad somebody thought about me. And you park, you say, let me go. You drive in here and you say, oh man, so many cars are here that I think I need to back in. Just in case I want to skirt out, I don't want it to be any problem. So you back in, you remember your driver's ed class, right? You start looking back, look in the rear view mirror, look on the side mirror, make sure you backing in just perfect. You're like, dang, I never had a back end. This great. And you back into your spot. You sit in the car for a minute because you really don't want to get out because your jam is on. What's your jam? That jam that got you all hyped up and ready to go. And you're like, I'm gonna leave soon as this song go out. And so put it in the comment section, your jam that gets you hyped up. You like, soon as this one go off and you hoping another one don't come on, put it in the comment section. What's your jam that gets you hyped up when you about to go out and do your thing and you know you looking good? Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop you. Ain't no stopping us now. Shoo-doo-doo-doo. Clap your hands, clap your hands. Do, 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 do. Y'all remember that jam? And so just when you know it's about that time to get out the car, another jam comes on, but you hurry up and turn it off. You climb out of the car and you're like, wait a minute, I need to get back in. So you get back in, you look in the rear view mirror, make sure everything looks good, your eyebrows look good, nothing's in your nose, no boogers. All right, look at your teeth. Okay, make sure nothing, your ear hairs look okay, your hair's together. Brothers, you know how y'all do with your little mustache and beard. You know, I'm the man, I'm not in the car. I'm gonna get all the ladies tonight. Bruh, y'all better watch your ladies because I'm going to slide in tonight. The women are like, you know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling sexy. I'm feeling classy. Better hold on to your man. Okay. Or if you got a man, you like, he going to see me tonight. And he ain't going to be able to say no. So then you say, okay, I'm not sure who's going to be here. Let me just go on in. Everybody's, and you wanted to make sure you made a grand entrance. Okay, so all the cars are already parked. You get out for the second time. Doop, doop, lock the door. You say, okay, it's too late. Ain't no turning back. And you walk away from the car. You look at all these cars. You see all these nice cars. See a little beat up truck, though. Wonder where that truck came from. Little pickup truck, little red, rusty little pickup truck. Look like it came from the hills of the hollers. But all right, I guess they can afford to be here. You know what I'm saying? And you see a little Volkswagens. You see some station wagons, some Mercedes Benz. It's a kind of a mixture of different cars. It's almost like the luxury cars are in one place, and then back behind you see the little raggedy cars, you know. But you happen to have parked, you know, in between. And so you're looking around. You're like, what event did they invite me to? All these different cars. You like, don't matter because I look good and I feel good and I smell good. And you walk straight up into the place. You're not really sure what it is. You walk up one step, 2, 3, 4, 5. There happen to be like 9 steps. Okay, you walk on 9 steps. You're at the door now. It's like, whew, okay. I don't know what's happening, but we about to jam. All I know is they told me to show up looking good. It's a nice event. So you open the door. You're so excited. It's a very nice event. You open up the door, and when you look in, you're like, oh, it's packed. But I'm going to be the star. Every eye is going to be on me. I'm fashionably late. And you walk in, you look around, you see, wait, it's a lot of people in here. Oh, my God. And you look and you're like, wait, some of these people I recognize. I see some neighbors. I see some family members. I see some friends. I even see some enemies. What the heck? So you say it don't matter. And you realize you looking real good. Like everybody's dressed up. And as you walk from the door down the center aisle, you say, this is such a special event. And you look, and as you're walking down the aisle, you decide you're going to sit up in the front, and you look around and you see all these people, and all of a sudden you come to a growing awareness that everybody looks familiar. And you say, wait a minute. And you come to a growing awareness that you are at your own funeral. And as you're looking around at your own funeral, you happen to look in the casket before you take a seat in the front row, and you're like, what the? You have a seat. 4 people step up. to the microphone. A family member, a friend, a co-worker, and somebody that you don't really like too much. And they each say something about you. You're sitting there listening to a family member, a friend, a co-worker, and an enemy say something about you. What is it that each person is saying about you? What are they saying about your character? What are they saying about the things you did? What are they saying about how you made them feel? What are they saying about your character, the things you did, the things how you made them feel? You sit back and you're listening and you're thinking, oh my God, is this what they're saying about me? What are they saying about you, family? What are they saying about what you did? Your contributions and how you made them feel. And as you sit right here today and you listen to what they say, I want you to consider how you made them feel. What we're talking about is the long-lasting impact that you made on a person's life. That's called legacy. What is the long-lasting impact that you made on the life of your family, your friends, your co-workers, and even your enemies? Because people talk about legacy when it refers to money and wealth. What money did you bequeath? What wealth did you leave somebody? But what is the long-lasting impact and impression you left on the people that you left behind? That's what you're going to hear at your funeral. We call that begin with the end in mind. There's no turning back. What you did, what you said, how you made somebody feel, there's no turning back. Are they saying you taught good values? Are they saying my parent did all they could to give me a good life? Are they saying my spouse was a good spouse? Are they saying they showed up on time and they worked well? Are they saying they made me feel good? They gave me a good life. There was always joy when they walked in the room. Or are they saying they were hateful, selfish, always late, always complaining, always begging, always negative, made me feel horrible, always thinking about themselves and never thinking about anybody else? What is the long-lasting impact we left on the ones we leave behind? Whatever it is you desire for somebody to say about you is the way you need to live your life. Starting today is the way we should always live our lives, but sometimes we aren't taught about legacy. Another way to think about it is, what is your purpose? What is your mission? What direction do you have for your life? Because if you look in the end and you see you have healthy children, happy spouse, you left a good impression on earth, you made people feel good, you made them have joy, you taught them how to manifest. If that is your end, if that's what they're saying about you at your funeral, you know you lived a good life. Oftentimes, we're so caught up in ourselves that we don't think about our children, our spouse, our grandchildren, the people with whom we worked, our neighbors, people in the community and society. Everybody has a purpose in this world. When you get serious about life, you are concerned about legacy, the long lasting impression that you left on your children. What will your child say about you? If you were at your funeral today, honestly think about what would your child say about how you treated his mother, his father, him or her. What would your mom say? What would your dad say? Begin with the end in mind. Dr. Kia Pruitt was an elegant lady who taught people how to build wealth and leave a legacy for their posterity. Dr. Kia Pruitt was an elegant lady who taught about wealth and how to leave a legacy for their posterity. Community. Dr. Kia Pruitt, my mother, taught us how to be upstanding people in the community that care about others, children. Dr. Kia Pruitt, my grandmother, taught us about wealth so that we could leave an inheritance for our posterity. Enemies. Dr. Kia Pruitt was so loving, she changed my mind and helped me to be a better person, because even though I was evil, her love turned my heart of stone into a heart of flesh. Legacy. What is it you desire for somebody to say about you? Begin with the end in mind. If you talk about legacy in terms of wealth, my mother, my father, my grandmother, whoever you are, my uncle, a friend, left me with the inheritance so I don't have to struggle. Whatever your legacy is, I want you to think about what those people are saying at your funeral. If in fact you die, we know that, or transition, or how you transcend, however you look at it. And whatever that is, that long-lasting impact that you're going to leave on somebody's life, every single thought, every single behavior, every single activity should be in alignment with the legacy that you're going to leave behind. Every single thought, every single action, every single thing you do should be in alignment with your legacy, the long-lasting impact and impression you will leave on those that matter. This is the way I desire for us as a soul family to think. Legacy. Write it down. Start living from that place. If you're already living from that place, build upon it. If you haven't been living from that place, correct it. Make some corrections. Sometimes when we think about what our children are going to say at our funeral, we might say, oh my God, they saw a lot of things that I wish I can turn around. Well, this is an opportunity for you, as you're still living and breathing, to go to your children and say, you know, I've made certain decisions. I've done certain things that maybe I could have done differently. I'm not proud of, whatever. I'm not going to make any excuses for it. I'm going to say, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? How can I make it right? I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? How can I make it right? And build from there. If you say my legacy is that I'm going to start a family business, I want my children to say I'm working in my family business. I want my child to stand up at the podium at my funeral and say, I thank God my father worked hard in this family business. And now that he's built it up so well, I have a career. If that is the legacy you will leave behind and you haven't started that business, get to work. You still have an opportunity. You still have breath in your body. You still have life in your body. Look for the opportunities. I want to see my children, my future children, grow up in a 2-parent home. It's not too late. If the family is divided, you have life in your body, do what you can to mend relationships. Do what you can to start relationships. Do what you can to bridge the gap. Because this is serious. Legacy, the long-lasting impact you leave on somebody's life. Do you know that people have had near-death experiences and talked about how when they checked out on the operating table, or maybe they passed away in an accident and their spirit left their body and they went to the other place? They literally have a testimony of seeing a screen come before them while they're with their mentor, spiritual guide, guardian angel, and the guardian angel shows them how they made people feel. The guardian angel shows them the actions that they did, the long-lasting impact they made on somebody's life. And if they didn't fulfill the mission, the purpose that they were given when they came down on this life, they got to come back and do it over. Can you imagine seeing a screen when you go wherever the soul goes of people that you have encountered in your life, and they give an account for how you made them feel? We don't often think about how you made somebody feel. When you cussed at them, when you yelled at them, when you left abruptly, how did you make them feel? When it was all about you? Or what about when you did something amazing and you brought somebody hungry food and you wrapped a blanket around somebody cold, or when you said a loving, kind, joyful expression of love and encouragement? How did it make them feel? That's what we're here for. Legacy. Write it down and live from that place. Oftentimes when I'm giving lectures or I'm speaking or I'm doing a show, most people are saying, thank you for what you're talking about how we need a vision, we need a mission, we need a purpose, we need to know what it is, write it down, speak it, recite it to ourselves, recite it to our family members, and live by it every single day. Every single food you eat should be in alignment with your legacy. Every single thought you have should be in alignment with your legacy. If it's not, you rebuke it, you get rid of it. Every single action that you do, every single activity that you should do should be in alignment with your legacy, your mission, your purpose, your vision. Most people are like, thank you. Either I've been doing that already or I need to start. Thank you. And then you have some that say, I can't do that. Why can't you? Because the moment you make up your mind, everything, the universe conspires to assist you. Make up your mind today to leave a good, long-lasting impression on every single person you encounter. That's legacy. A lot of people are concerned about what other people do to them. And we say it's their accountability to make sure our relationship is good. It's their accountability if they messed up to come and ask for forgiveness. But did you know that the same scriptures and text, ancient text that says it's somebody else's accountability to treat you right, also says if that person isn't treating you right, it's your responsibility to go to them, extend the olive branch, talk to them, and give them the opportunity to make it right. It also says if you offend somebody, you go and make it right, because we only have, for the most part, a certain amount of time to be on this earth. At any moment, At any moment, our number could be called. Let's just keep it real. We're going to have med beds. We have advanced technology. We might live longer, forever, or we might have a time when our number is called. If your number is called and you're living in discord or disarray and you haven't made something right, how is that going to make your children feel? I can't tell you how many people I know who are hurting because of what their mother said in anger or what their father did because he was mad at the mother. And now you have children that mistreat other people, that's living in pain, that don't make good decisions, that are on drugs or whatever because of the long-lasting impact somebody left on their life. And if their parent or the person that hurt them checks out, there was no way to make it right. And then they end up hurting people. And then the people they hurt end up hurting people. What's the long-lasting impression you left on somebody's life? And then you have others who are happy, who thrive, who are positive. They have an abundance mentality because somebody left a long-lasting impact on their life, because somebody thought about them and their well-being. We have a responsibility, family, to take care of each other. We have a responsibility to leave a long-lasting impact on everybody that we encounter. That's our responsibility, but especially a responsibility to yourself, because you're going to meet yourself or a reflection of yourself when you check out of here, or if you check out of here. Have a responsibility to self, to be kind, to be loving, to be merciful, to be forgiving. You do that for yourself, for the condition of your own heart. A hateful, angry, bitter, unforgiving heart is very hurt. It's sad. It's sore. Soaring. It's sore. S-O-R-E. It's in pain. So sometimes we choose to forgive and love and have long suffering and mercy for our heart. So you have a responsibility to yourself. When you go and you see your life before you, wherever you go, if you check out of here, you're going to see how you lived your life. There's that people that checked out of here said they got to literally see a screen of their lives. And then you have a responsibility to your spouse or the companion, whoever you're in covenant with. You have a responsibility to your children. And this is where a lot of us really fall short or do extremely well. Some of us do extremely well because we say, I do care about myself and my happiness and my joy, but my children they're the legacy that I'm leaving behind. So sometimes I'm going to put what feels good to me on the back burner to make sure that these children thrive and they're healthy. But the way society is today, we can see a lot of hurting children because we have a lot of selfish people who are more concerned about themselves and what makes them feel good than we're concerned about their well-being. My point is, we have an opportunity to leave a long-lasting impact on this earth. Yes, we're all going to be wealthy. Yes, we're all going to have Nasara Jasara. Yes, we're all going to have silver and gold, whether you invest in it or not. Yes, we're all going to have wealth. But what's the condition of your heart? How do your children feel? Oftentimes I hear people say, I'm good. I'm taking care of myself. It's about me. And I can do what I want. I don't have to be with, I don't have to be married. And that's cool. And I don't have to be with the other person's mom or my child's father. And I always say, what about the children? Or I can leave and it's my thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. It's your thing. But we become so individualized, we don't realize that the purpose of us being here is to help other people, including ourselves, our children, our grandchildren, our future posterity, the people we come in contact with. So, what is your legacy? What is the long lasting impact you left on the people behind? What are your children going to say? I spoke at a funeral once, a service, excuse me, and I said to the crowd, to the men, I said, what are your children going to say? Are they going to say my dad was a good, upstanding dad? He taught me skills. He loved on my mom, whether he was with her or not. He was a good dad. He showed up. He was there, He had discipline. He mentored. He loved. Or are your children going to say, he was a good dude. I don't really know him. He cussed out my mom. He didn't have any discipline. I couldn't hardly keep up with him because he spread a seed all over the planet. He didn't even care about my mother's emotions and feelings. But yeah, he was cool. Do you know at that place where I said that, somebody actually shouted out, a young man, I knew him. He said, yeah, he did that. He cheated on my mom. He was no good, but he had fun doing it. But F him. While I was speaking, F him. Guess he had a good time. But you could see the pain. F him, screw him. He gone now. Yeah, he did. Yep, he left my mom in pain. But hey, he got 25 kids. He had fun. He was a cool nigga. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't want that to be. But really, I hurt for him. And then after that, a young lady walked up to me and said, my dad is on his way out of here. He left a good legacy. My parents were together for many years. I'm taking care of him. He was so good to me. I'm good to him. I'm taking care of him. He's almost on his way out, but everything he taught me, I'm passing on to my kids. Thank you, Dr. Pruitt. People came up to me. Thank you, Dr. Pruitt. Because now I'm thinking about, as I see my life flash before me, how I treated people. I did some things well, and I did some things I'm going to correct. But now that I have an opportunity, I'm going to make it right. Begin with the end in mind. We often talk about wealth. We often talk about money. Where's my money? When's it coming? But the true wealth is you. The best resource is humans. You and everybody around you, we all make up source. We're all one. We're all source. We're all scattered pieces of God all over the planet. And if one person that you come into contact with feels bad because of something you did, you're not whole. Because the other person is just a reflection of you. When you look at other people in their eyes, you're looking at yourself. You're God, you're source. How are you treating the people around you? How are you making them feel? What are you saying? What are you doing? How are you contributing? Because it all matters. We're all one. We come from source. Source lives in us, and we return to source. We're all God having an experience on this planet. Every part of everything we do is a part of the experience. The way we make other people feel is a part of the experience. Now, if you believe in the principles of Mayat, they say when you go to the other place after you transition, your heart will be weighed on the scales of Mayat. And the goal is to ensure that your heart is as light as a feather. Do you know how light a feather is? That's the goal. Begin with the end in mind, family. What are they saying about you? You're at the event. Your mom just stepped up the podium. She's talking about your life. Your dad steps up. talks about your life, what you did, what they remember of you. Your son stands up to the podium, your daughter, your goddaughter, your godson. Just one by one, they start to step up. Your aunt, your uncle, your grandfather, your great grandparent, your neighbor, the person next door, your ex girlfriend, your ex boyfriend, your lover. What are they saying about you? Your pastor, your priest, your overseer. What are they saying about you? The last person you had a disagreement with. What are they saying about you? That's what matters. Because we are going to give an account for what we did, what we said, for how we thought, and how we made people feel. And as long as we have life in our body, as long as we open our eyes, breathe that prana, baby, we have an opportunity to leave a great, long-lasting impression on everybody around us. That's what we're here for. It's not just about us. We're all one. The oneness is coming back together. And in order for that oneness to be whole, you have to do your part. I have to do my part. We all have to do our part. That's legacy. What is the long-lasting impression you will leave behind? Is it a business? Is it wealth? Is it a feeling? Is it values? Write it down and live from that place starting today. If you already have wealth, but you know you need to protect it, you need to call an estate planner. First thing in the morning. You need to call a trusted advisor, estate planner, whatever. Look for them. Find who it is that can help you. If you want to leave a business behind as part of your legacy, work. What does that business look like? Write it down. If you have a humanitarian program or project you want to do, write it down. What does it look like? How much are you going to spend? How many employers you're going to have? Get busy, because we never know when it's time is up, and we want to be able to say we're going to give an account to somebody, whether it's yourself, your God, your creator. I don't know. We all going to give an account to somebody, but even if you don't give an account to some heavenly being, you're going to give an account to those people you leave behind. What are your values you're going to leave behind? Get to work. Figure them out. What is your mission? What's the direction for your life? What is the purpose of your life? Get busy. If you're going to leave wealth, instead of saying, I ain't got no money, how can I? There's no way I can do this. It's just too much, blah, blah, blah. Ask yourself, how can I leave a wealthy legacy behind for my posterity? Write it out. How can I? Instead of I can't, ask yourself, how can I? Because then your brain starts to operate from a different perspective. And now you start to look for opportunities. Okay, we're talking about wealth. I got about 1 minute. What is wealth? Wealth are the values you leave behind, the way you make people feel. Wealth is also physical assets. You want to leave land behind? Go start looking for some land. Because there is affordable land. When you tell yourself, this is my legacy, I got to leave it behind, and you say, I'm going to leave some land, guess what? The universe is going to open up, and you're going to start looking for opportunities, and you'll find some inexpensive land instead of just saying, I can't afford it. What else? Assets. Let's talk about assets and wealth. We like doing it. Silver, gold. Silver's $80-some an ounce. I wrote right out a budget. What can you mark off? What is not something you have to have or you have to do because you want to leave legacy? You're going to leave a legacy behind. You need some silver. Okay, $80 a little much. Maybe I don't get my hair done. Maybe I don't get my nails done. Maybe I stop smoking weed. Maybe I stop smoking cigarettes. Maybe I don't go to the club. Maybe I don't drink. Maybe I cancel my Netflix. I don't know. Or if it's still, you're looking at your budget, because a lot of people have money that they can spend elsewhere. They need to write out what they can afford and live within that budget. Or you can say, okay, I'll get sterling silver. That's still silver. Sterling silver is 92% silver. I get sterling silver jewelry. I'll go to an antique shop. I'll go to a pawn shop. I'm going to start accumulate. Get one piece at a time. We're talking about legacy. What is the long-lasting impression you're leaving behind? Or what are the assets you're leaving behind? I'm going to get sterling silver. I'm going to get silver jewelry. I'm going to a pawn shop. I'm going to go to an antique shop. I'm going to go to a coin shop. I'm going to ask for sterling silver, constitutional silver. That's 90% silver. Those are coins minted before 1964. They still exist. Silver. What? Well, I like gold better. Okay, get gold. Okay, but gold is too expensive. Go to a pawn shop. If you decide that you're going to leave a legacy behind and you command it with your mouth, it's going to happen. That's the power that you have. Command it to be so. Command is to speak with authority. I'm going to leave wealth behind for my posterity, my future generations, and get busy. Write it down, put it somewhere where you can see it, open up your mind, and you will find it. I like gold. Go to somewhere, and you know what? Dr. Kia Pruitt will come on. You'll be flipping through YouTube, and you'll hear somebody, or you'll be outside and somebody will be talking. You might walk and see an estate sale where somebody's selling inexpensive silver. You might go ahead and get silver jewelry. You might get 24 karat, 14 karat, 10 karat gold, if you like gold better, because you're going to leave a posterity. You're going to leave a legacy. You might do one at a time, little by little by little, and then it all builds up. You might say, that's out of my budget. Get gold Arum notes, gold backs. I can't afford that. That's what some people tell me. But if your opportunity, you know it exists, and you command, I am going to be able to get some gold because I'm leaving gold behind for my legacy. I like gold. It's money. It's constitutional money. You can use it to buy local goods and services. With gold, I don't have to pay taxes. You start saying, I'm going to leave this gold for my children. I'm going to buy little at a time until all of a sudden I'm going to have a treasure full. When I first started buying silver and getting gold pieces, I was living on a disability check, wasn't working, but I said, I'm going to do it. Bought one piece of silver at $14. Now it's what, $80 an ounce? Little by little by little. So you say, I'm going to get gold backs, the gold Arum note. That's 24 karat gold pressed onto a note. Some of them are just a few dollars. What if you bought just one at a time? That's still gold. I'm just saying, what if? Open up your mind, your opportunity. When you have an abundance mentality, you know things are possible, you're positive, and you're looking for opportunities. That's different from a scarcity mentality where there's lack, there's not enough, I can't afford, it doesn't exist, I'm barely making it. An abundance mentality says, this is what I'm going to do, and you do it. You look for opportunities. Gold is almost $4,500 an ounce, but gold Arum notes, 24 karat pressed onto a note, is some of them $4, $5, $6, $8, and it goes up. When I first started talking about gold Arum notes, you can find them from $1 to $3. You see what I'm saying? What is it that you want to leave behind? You want land. You say, okay, but this is how much I make. How can I make this happen? You get with somebody else that is like-minded in your family or friends or whatever. Think about what it is that you desire to leave behind or what your ultimate goal is. And that is the end goal. Start right now. I would like to leave a legacy of wealth, and I would really like to get into foreign investments, these foreign currencies that Dr. Kia Pruitt is talking about. So then I start doing my research. Start doing your research. What are these foreign currencies? Let me leave a message. How can I invest, Dr. Kia Pruitt? What currencies? And ask the chat, what currency should we invest in? And then you do your own due diligence. It's nobody's responsibility to hold your hand or my hand. And you start looking for those opportunities. Somebody might say, well, you can get $1 million worth of Iraqi dinar for $1,100. You're like, ooh, I looked at my budget. That's not in my budget, but what is in my budget? And you start looking for it. Get a lower denomination Iraqi dinar. Look for the other currencies that have been devalued through war. Look at history, read, pray, ask the Most High, ask your ancestors, talk to people, ask questions. Abundance mentality. There's more than enough on this planet. There are resources. I can afford it. I am going to leave a posterity. I am going to leave legacy. I am going to leave wealth behind. And then do it. I command it to be so. I command the universe to bend to my will. There's a scripture that says, no man comes to me except the Father draws him. The metaphysical place, or there's another way of look at that. No man comes unto me except the Father draws him. What's the other way of looking at that? No manifestations come unto me except the Father draws him. Who is the Father? There's another scripture that says, I and the Father are one. My higher thoughts, my highest self, and the Father are one. So I'm speaking to myself as I'm speaking to the Father. I and the Father are one. No manifestations come unto me except my highest thought draws it to me. No manifestations, nothing that I want or desire will come to me unless my Father or my highest thoughts come to me. So sometimes we have to raise our thoughts and our vibrational frequencies and our expectations, and our manifestations will come unto us. They will be drawn and attracted to us. So whatever it is you desire to leave behind for your posterity, for the people around you, for your children, your future generations, that is a possibility. It will be drawn unto you. Command it to be so. Time out for begging, time out for bartering. I maybe, bargaining is what I meant to say. Bargaining with God, if you do this, or maybe if I do. No, I command wealth. I command my family to be mended. And since I'm making that command, I'm going to do what I need to do to mend the bridges in my family. Because if and when I decide to leave this planet, I want to leave behind a legacy of a healed, intact, wealthy family. Whatever it is that you desire to leave behind, you need to write it down and live from that place. That's what a lot of people are already doing, but they've gotten us so focused on, when I mean people in power, the news, the gossip, and other stuff. And it's okay to relax and have fun, but you have a purpose on this planet. Having said that, family, I could go on and on, but I have an 8:00 show on the Orisha Stone YouTube channel. Please look for it. We're talking about Manifestation Mondays, Matriarch Mondays. I hope I said something that sparked our thinking as we look towards the future and then live from that place now, because a lot of people look for what they're going to do for the night or the weekend, or what's my plan for the year? What's my 5-year plan? But then you have people that are looking at what's my 10-year plan, my 20-year, 100-year, 1,000-year plan. There are people literally living today whose family thought ahead on how they were going to make them feel 12 generations after they were gone. There are people that had a legacy that they wanted their family to be intact, happy, joyful, and thrive and have wealth. So they made certain decisions. And those babies or adults now are called trust fund babies. We don't ever hear about them because they live in a private. They're not on social media telling all their business or just, speaking out the side of their neck, as they say. They're living in a private. They don't have to pay taxes. They live in a private. They don't have to give an account to the government. They live in a private. So that's it, family. Think about the legacy you desire to leave behind. And as you hear every person at the funeral, your funeral, speak about you, what you did, what you said, and how you make them feel, I want you to be honest with yourself. Now, how does that make you feel? Because I know how we make people feel. And so you're sitting there at your funeral, and one by one, the people that spoke leave the podium and they walk to their seat, sit down, The person giving the eulogy stands up, thanks everybody for coming, thank them for speaking, and looks you directly in the eye because he or she knows that you're at your own funeral and he's communicating with you and asks, how do you feel? And he or she that's standing there that's giving a eulogy for your funeral is the representation for the Most High, for God, Allah, Christ, Buddha, Mithra, whomever you give an account to, your ancestor, your guardian angel. They're the representative. And you're looking that individual in the eye as if you're looking God in the eye. What do they say as they're giving a closing prayer? Are they saying, well done, my good and faithful servant? Now we're going to close out and people are going to leave in peace? Or are they saying, I'm really sorry to hear what your family had to say about you. Better luck next time when you come back again. My name is Dr. Kia Pruitt. I really hope you take this podcast very seriously because in order to deal with the wealth, in order to make it to the golden era into which we've already entered, you're going to have a heart as light as a feather, and you're going to have to be good-natured and a good soul that loves and believes and lives love, truth, justice, peace. Love, peace. Somebody help me. Truth. Justice. That last one is leaving me. Freedom. Thank you. Love, truth, justice, peace, freedom. That's the way we have to live or need to live in this new era. And you're going to have a certain heart to be able to deal with this level of wealth. Everything we do is going to be written down. It's already written down. Everything we do is being monitored. We're being watched, yes, not just by people, but by your guardian angel, your ancestors, and whomever, source, your higher power, your highest self. How about that? Well done, my good and faithful servant. My name is Dr. Kia Pruitt. I'll see you on the Arisha Stone Show as we talk about wealth and good fortune. I trust that I've said something to raise your vibrations and inspire you to create the most amazing, magnificent life that you desire and deserve. I love you so much, family. You're awesome. Peace.
Through her channel, knowledge flows, breaking chains that hold us close, teaching paths to abundance and wealth, guiding others to free themselves. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. From currencies to investments divine, she's helping her tribe to realign with wisdom, ancient and new, showing what we all can do. ancient scriptures and bloodlines she knows, spreading truth wherever she goes. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. Through her channel, knowledge flows, breaking chains that hold us close, teaching paths to abundance and wealth, guiding others to free themselves. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. From currencies to investments divine, she's helping her tribe to realign with wisdom, ancient and new, showing what we all can do. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia lights the way to a new and brighter day. Dr. Kia Pruitt, shining wisdom's light, teaching soul tribe how to see through the night. Ancient scriptures and bloodlines she knows, spreading truth wherever she goes. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. Through her channel, knowledge flows, breaking chains that hold us close, teaching paths to abundance and wealth, guiding others to free themselves. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. From currencies to investments divine, she's helping her tribe to realign with wisdom, ancient and new, showing what we all can do. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia lights the way to a new and brighter day.
Good night, Soul Tribe. I see you on the Arisha Stone Show at 8 o'clock in just a few minutes. The link is in the comment section. I love you. Peace.
Dr. Kia Pruitt, shining wisdom's light, teaching soul tribe how to see through the night. Ancient scriptures and bloodlines she knows, spreading truth wherever she goes. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. Through her channel, knowledge flows, breaking chains that hold us close, teaching paths to abundance and wealth, guiding others to free themselves. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. From currencies to investments divine, she's helping her tribe to realign with wisdom, ancient and new, showing what we all can do. for one and all.
Okay, there you go. Should be enough time. Okay, that's